Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy 2019. So today I just want to play around with makeup, use some of the new stuff I got for Christmas, like the paint pot, the Norvina palette, some of the ColourPop shadows, some of the new Jeffree Star liquid lips. So let's just get to playing. So first, I'm gonna start off with my base. So I'm just gonna prime with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really want to try the hydrating one because I kind of feel like these two kind of make my skin a little matte. More matte than I would like, so I kind of want to try the hydrating form of this soon. But this is what I always use. So I'm just gonna use it for right now. So I'm just gonna put that all over my face. And then I'm gonna be using some of my new Morphe brushes. The Morphe set I got was the Grandmaster set. So I'm sorry, but they don't have numbers. They just say Morphe. So I can't really tell you what specific kind of brushes I'm using. But hopefully you can like check the website for references, I guess. Just gonna roll up my sleeves. And I use the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I'm in the shade 200. Yes. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake. Put about 1, maybe 2 pumps on the brush. And then, as you can tell, I kind of already used this brush before. I'm gonna take my glasses off. I just knocked over the lipstick. So I used these brushes yesterday for the first time for New Year's. So I really like this brush. Again, I'm not sure what it's called, but I love how it blends my foundation. I honestly think it's one of the best foundation brushes I've ever used. So if I can find the numbers of the brushes I will be using, I will try to link them in the description box below. It's going to take a bit of research, but I want you guys to know exactly what I'm using so you guys can try it out for yourselves. Blend in the neck, ears. Just put it everywhere. Just be careful of my nose ring, which I kind of have a keloid on, so just be careful of that. If you don't know what a keloid is, it's kind of like a scarring pimple on a nose piercing. I've done a lot of research and friends who have their nose pierced. So, yeah. I say it's nothing to be alarmed about, but I always worry. So, after foundation, I'm gonna conceal using the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair. Ooh, I put that a little lower than I would have liked. And then, so I'm just putting it under my eyes, forehead, maybe down the nose a little bit, Cupid's bow, and chin. And then I'm going to use that same brush that I used for foundation and just blend out my concealer. I love this brush so much, and it's literally like only my second time using it. So, and this is like the first time I've ever used Morphe brushes, so that says a lot. And I think the set for 20 brushes is like $70, I think. I'll try to link the set down below too. And then if you just want the individual brushes, I can try to link those as well if they sell them individually, which they probably do. But they just like are probably different packaging for the bigger ones, the brush sets, if that makes sense, because they're all like gold and black. So yeah, love that. And I think it also comes with a concealer brush, but I just always use the same brush for foundation and concealer. Like, you could use this for concealer or this for concealer. This looks like a really good concealer brush. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush from the set and just set my face. I use the Maybelline powder. Hold on. The Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade 01 Light. So I'm just dipping my brush to the powder. Then I'm gonna set my under eyes. And where I put the concealer. And then all over the face. This is a really good brush for powder because it just gets under the eyes and it's tapered, so it's not gonna like poke you in the eye at all. So all in all, I recommend Morphe brushes. But since this is only my second time using them, I'll definitely have to try them out more, but I love them. So now that I set my face, I'm gonna bronze. So I'm gonna use this giant Morphe brush. I've seen this brush in a couple other brush sets, like the James Charles one and the Jaclyn Hill one. So I'm pretty sure this can be sold individually. And I'm gonna use a Morphe bronzer. I hope you guys know, like, this isn't sponsored by Morphe. Like, I only have like 100 subscribers, so obviously, like, I'm not gonna get sponsorships or anything. I just love all of Morphe's products. They're really good. I have eyeshadows, bronzers, I have a highlight, eyeshadows. They're just really good. I like it. And they're a really affordable brand too. So I'm using the Morphe bronzer, and I'm in the shade Debutante. I don't know if this is the only shade they sell. I'm really not sure, but I'm just gonna do the 3E. I'm just gonna look over to this other mirror to see if I can get a better blend. And then I'm gonna just put some on my nose. And then just go one more final time on the forehead. I love this stuff. And since these are yellow brushes, you can kind of see like the coloring, but it mostly like absorbs the color. Like, it kind of like absorbs the color in the brushes, which is really cool, but like you can always wash them or whatever. So next is blush. I'm gonna be using the Bretman Rock X ColourPop blush in the shade Stop It. This is the Super Shock Cheek. like open it. It's like a really pretty kind of corally pink. So I'm just gonna take this angled blush brush from the Morphe set. I'm only gonna take the slightest amount because it looks pretty pigmented. So I'm just gonna smile. Just gonna dip like a slight bit more. This is a really pretty color. It's just like a little wash of color, nothing too dramatic. And how I do my blush is I put some on the apples of my cheeks, and I just blend outwards. And because this is an angled brush, it definitely helps keep that shape of the cheekbone, which is really cool. And then I'm just gonna put some on my nose, because it just gives you that kind of sun-kissed look. So I would definitely recommend the Super Shock Cheeks from ColourPop, and they're super affordable too. I'm all about good, super affordable, but great quality products. So I love this. Definitely gonna use this a lot more. And now it's a highlighter. I'm just gonna take a tapered highlighting brush, or just drop my glasses. So I think I might use this one for my cheeks and this one for my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe highlighter in the shade Spark. It's a super pretty kind of champagne color. So I'm just gonna take this tapered brush, just dip in, then highlight the high points of my cheeks. It's super pretty. All about a good highlight. And then I'm gonna take the smaller one and dip in again. And then highlight my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin, and then a little on the forehead. So now that the base is done, I'm gonna go in to the eyes, and I'm gonna use the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly to prime, and I'm just gonna take a Morphe angled, like, dome top brush, I guess you could call it. And I'm going to dip into the primer and put that all over my lid. Again, this is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend in with my finger a little bit. I'm just blending it in up to my eyebrow, just in case there's a little fallout or it's a little pigment, and it just kind of moves. So I'm gonna put this aside, and I might use this to cut my crease if I feel like I'm gonna do a cut crease. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go in with gonna go in with a little fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with this one first because it's a little longer, and then do some more work with that. So I'm going into the Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I think I'm gonna leave the covering on the mirror for now, just cause. And this is my first Anastasia. Ooh, okay, that bends. This is my first Anastasia product. Well, yeah, eyeshadow product. I think I've used their like contour before, so I'm going to kind of set that concealer. I'm just gonna use the brush. I'm just gonna go in with this fluffy brush. Dip into this white shade called Base, just to set that primer, that paint pot in place. You probably don't need it, but I just want to take precaution. And then after that, I'm gonna dip into the shade Incense. This kind of mustardy brown. And then, excuse me. I'm just going to apply that in the crease. I love this brush because it's fluffy, but it's a little small, so you can really get in that crease and not have it fly everywhere. Dipping back into Incense again. Just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth in the crease. That's a really pretty transition shade. See, it's just like a mustardy brown. Really pretty. Let's just have a swatch of the color. Do you guys like these long, like, in-depth tutorials, or do you guys like shorter videos? Let me know. I like a series of them. I like to do shorter videos sometimes for when I don't really have a lot of time, but then again, I like these in-depth makeup tutorials because they're just, I kind of base my channel on, but then I kind of do a whole bunch of different things. So that's the transition shade. And then I'm gonna go in with this other fluffy brush and dip into the shade eccentric. Yeah, I think it's eccentric. It's kind of like a deeper Incense. This one. It's kind of like a deeper version of this one. So I'm just gonna put that on top, kind of diffuse it a little. And for this step, I'm not really applying much pressure to the lid, just kind of fluffing it over. So now that that color is diffused, I think I'm gonna go in with a more domey top kind of brush, a smaller version of the one I used before. Yes, this one's stained. Used it yesterday, but I'm in the outer corner. I'm gonna use the shade Passion. This kind of like a dark plummy cranberry color. Just gonna saturate the brush, and then I'm going to apply this in the outer corner and instead of doing this, I'm going to turn the brush sideways and dab and then blend it up and in to kind of create a cat eye effect. I feel like this shape definitely accentuates my eyes a lot. And because I have smaller eyelids and bigger, like, I have big eyes and small eyelids, so I feel like the shape definitely accentuates my eyelids a lot, which I am all about. And there's not a lot of fallout in the palette, as you can see. So then again, I have only used about 3 shades, so there's not a lot of fallout in this palette, which I don't really mind fallout, but some people do, so I just thought I'd throw that in there. So I'm just doing the same technique I did to the other eye. Do you guys ever feel one eye turns out better than the other? Because I definitely have those days where one eye definitely looks a little better than the other. So, yeah. So I'm just kind of blending up now with the Passion shade. I love this look. I think it looks super pretty. And I think the brushes help a lot, definitely. I just poked myself in the eye. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. It's okay. Beauty is pain, as they say. Ooh, that hurt. I'm sorry if my eyes like watering and like turning red. But that was my fault. That was my bad. Ooh, I poked myself in the eye. Okay, so now that color is in, diffused, added some depth, I definitely think it is time we cut the crease. So going back in with that shade that we used before. Where did it go? Nope, not that one. This one I just used in my little, I just knocked over my lips because I had a whole little nice display of Jeffree Star liquid lips, and then I knocked it over. Here it is. Nope, that's the one I just used. No. Wherefore art thou? Found it. So I'm just gonna take the same brush I used to prime, and that's a MAC paint pot. Just dip in, and I'm just going to go in the crease outwards. I love a good cut crease. I just think it makes the whole look come together. And it also helps with the essence, like the increased pigment of the shimmers. Yeah, I love good crease. And then I'm gonna take that brush I just used, kind of blend in that purple a bit more. And I'm gonna use the shade Dreamer, which is just a really light gold. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the shade Dreamer, which is just a really light champagne-y gold. And I'm going to pack that on the lid. Super pretty. And I'm just gonna dip in again. These shimmers are so creamy, which is a good thing. Oh, I love it. And then I think on top of that, I am going to take a little packing brush. Sorry, my hair is being so annoying. And I'm going to dip into the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow X Disney. And I'm going to dip into the shade Hi Ho. It's kind of like a whitish, pinky duochrome. And I think that's going to look extremely pretty with the gold I just put on. So I'm just going to dip on in. And then I'm just going to pack that in the center. Just gonna tap into my finger, tap in with my finger. And then just tap, 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 tap. And then with a more linery brush, I'm just going to dip into that shade Hi Ho. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner. So again, this is the shade Hi Ho, and I'm just going to put it in the inner corner. I think that's really, really pretty. And then with the same liner brush, I'm just gonna dip into Eccentric and Incense and blend that on the lower lash line. Just super lightly, nothing major, and then just go back in the crease a little and better the eyes. Done. I might just add a little bit of Benefit Gal Bang mascara. And then I'm just gonna add a lip, and I think I'm going to use maybe like a just going through my lipsticks to see which one I want to use. I think I'm gonna use Scandal. It's like a really pretty pinky mauve, which is kind of cool tone. We all know I can't apply lipstick for shit. So this is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Scandal from his Christmas collection. I think that's what it's called. The Christmas collection, the end of the year collection, winter collection. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just going to add some Maybelline setting spray and then close out the video. And then I'm just gonna go into a fluffy brush from Morphe and just dab in that setting spray. So that is this look. All complete. I'm sorry this was one of my longer videos. I just wanted to play around with some makeup. So I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Always remember, being a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. Bye guys. Happy New Year. Hope 2019 is good for you.